This is ZNS Total Sports.
Good evening, Bahamas. I'm Amajal Knowles with your Saturday sports. 2 months away from the Central Basket Under-17 Championship in Puerto Rico, we caught up with the head coach of the women's national basketball team, Wade Watson, on what the country needs to do to solidify its spot as a regional powerhouse.
Well, firstly, you need your best players out. That's the most important thing. You need your best players out. 90% of a coach's job is recruitment. We have to make certain that we find the best players that can comprise the team. And then after you've already done that, then you have to make certain that you put in a system that everybody can work with, and it lends to the skills of the team itself. So if given the opportunity, we already have a system that we've already put in place, and I'm expecting that we can build on that, because the girls became a lot more comfortable as the tournament went along, and they became a lot more comfortable with me as a coach and what my expectations were.
In softball news, with the MPSA season on the horizon, the team met with team representatives earlier this week to iron out some issues. One of them was the total number of teams on the men's side, as initial reports indicated that some teams would not be returning. Well, the secretary of the league had this to say.
It's evening out. There have been rumors, but we don't follow rumors, we follow actions. And so we do have 3 team representatives in there right now for the men, and we do plan to see more show up. And we're also trying to get younger males, because a lot of the younger males play the baseball at Freedom Farm, JB, or anywhere else. And so we're trying to get them to come out and start to join the Night League softball to give more competition, to give us more males out there. So we will have males in the league. And
do you have a exact number on teams? If the season was to start today, how many male teams would be in the league?
3 for certain, but we foresee more being added.
She also spoke about competitive balance in the league on the ladies' side.
No, it's not, because last year we had 2 new teams and 1 new mixed team, so girls really had to take time to gel and get those plays together, but those teams are now returning with not much changes, and so they've been practicing together. They've improved over last season, and so this year's female part of the league is going to be more competitive, because you won't have a super weak team playing against returning teams. It'll be like all returning teams, and I think it'll be pretty action-packed on the ladies' side.
With the Freedom Farm 30th Anniversary Awards dinner coming up, the league's president spoke to our news team about the continued success of the Freedom Farm system.
It always brings great joy to see a Freedom Farmer reach the highest level of the sport, which is going into the professional ranks. And even we had one in Thorn Richardson who made it all the way to the Major League Baseball, becoming one of the first Bahamians in the last 30 years to make it to the top. And so it shows that a little organization that started with Mr. Greg Burrows with 4 teams on the little farm could actually one day produce world-class and top athletes. And we believe this is just the beginning, and we anticipate a lot more kids going through Freedom Farm, reaching that high point, becoming professional athletes, and even making it to the Major League Baseball level.
With the flag football season in full swing, teams are doing their best to secure their spot as the top of the mid-season standings. On the ladies' side, one of those teams is the Bamboo Shack Falcons.
Well, the standings won't show it at the moment, but yes, we are the team to beat. We're definitely gelling more and getting it together, and I think that, yeah, absolutely, we're the team to beat. Of course, we have to execute our plays and just make sure stay together as a team. That's always the biggest challenge, not falling apart, keeping it together, and just absolutely just making sure that you execute.
The team has grown in a sense, maybe not as much as we wanted to grow, but we just got to keep on coming out to practice, getting better, and I think we'll be okay.
In terms
It's been one of our biggest, I would say, weaknesses is the quarterback position. We've had different girls trying out that position all throughout the season. We have a new quarterback actually going to play for the remainder of the season. Hopefully she can take us in the win column.
Are you confident heading into the final 3-4 weeks?
Yes, very confident, very confident. We're a bona fide semifinal team. This season's been rough. It's been a little, on edge, but we still have a chance, and I think we'll be all right.
I guess it's not where you start.
No, it's definitely where you finish.
And that's been a look at sports on this Saturday. A quick check on weather is up next.
This is ZNS Total Sports.